Hey YouTube family and GN subs, it's Humberto from GrayLaw TV. So I get asked all the time in my representation of clients who are applying for citizenship and subsequently they get their certificate of citizenship and they want to get their passport. They ask me, hey Humberto, do I need an attorney to get a passport? And I tell them basically no. Most oftentimes I've sent them to a former paralegal of mine who opened a passport service, Manya's Passport Service. If you guys are in LA, she's wonderful. She helps you navigate all the forms, what to do, how to do it. However, what I thought to myself is clients kept asking me now, hey Humberto, why don't you do a YouTube video so I can get my passport? You can show me how to get my passport. I'm like, cool, I'll do it. So that's what this video is. I'm going to provide you with the exact way you need to get your passport, where you need to navigate, what you need to do. It's going to be awesome. Hey, I'd like to give a shout out to Chandrail Allen. She won the contest. I love it. She shared our video with tons of her social media contact list, and we had tons of views on that video. Thank you so much. And what does she get for winning? She gets a free consultation with moi. I usually charge a lot of money for these things. I'm going to do it for free for her because she won the contest in appreciation of her, helping us promote our videos. Really, really appreciate it. So after your N400 interview, what happens is you have a notice to go to the oath ceremony to get sworn in. At that swearing in ceremony, you get your certificate of citizenship. They provide you with an option to apply for your passport at that time. Don't do it, folks, okay? Don't do it. They lose the applications all the time. They have your original certificate. You haven't made a copy yet. It's problematic. You have to file for an N565 duplicate replacement. It's a mess. Having said that, you always make a copy of your certificate of citizenship because when you apply, you have to provide them with the original. And then they mail back the original to you, but sometimes it gets lost in the mail. So one tip, make sure you make a copy of that naturalization certificate. Now, on some of the older certificates, it says that you cannot make a copy. You can make the copy. You need the form, a DS-11. You need to schedule an appointment. And at that appointment, you need to provide documentation and payment. Let's go through these three things. Now, in order to navigate this, I'm putting a link in the description box of travel.state.gov. That's the website for the passport where you can obtain all the forms, etc. I'm also putting a link, USPS.com. That's the United States Postal Service. That is where you're going to get your appointment. So for the DS-11, go to travel.state.gov. We're showing you here what you want to do is get a passport. Then you'll have options. You'll have options to get a passport book or a passport card. You don't want to get a passport card because you can't travel with that. You need to get the passport book. You can get a thin passport book or you can get a thick passport book. Pay more money. For those who travel quite a bit, the thick one has more pages. So next thing you need to do is you need to make the appointment, okay? That's USPS.com, United States Postal Service. Most applications for passport, they're adjudicated at either a post office or a public library. I would recommend the post office. They do more applications. They seem to be more streamlined. So you go to the USPS.com website and click on Passport Services. You'll click on the Passport Services and then you'll see appointment where you make the appointment, get an appointment that's convenient for you and get at it. So documents and payment. The documents you need are pretty simple. You need a certificate of citizenship or a U.S. birth certificate and an ID. Okay, you need to take that with you. Those things. Make sure you make a copy of that citizenship certificate before you go. The post office will keep the certificate of citizenship and the birth certificate. They'll mail it back to you later, so make sure you have a copy of those things. Can't, reiterate that enough. You'll also need an ID, driver's license, or if for some reason you don't have a driver's license, your passport would do as well. So for payment, you're going to go back to the travel.state.gov, and there is a fee calculator. It's pretty cool. You'll see what type of services you want. Do you want to expedite? this passport, you'll pay a little bit extra. All the fees are there. You'll click on what you want. It'll calculate the exact amount. Now, when you go to the post office, I want you to bring your checkbook and your credit card and debit card, right? Most locations, and they differ, okay? But most locations, they will only allow you to pay for the actual DS-11 form by check. Okay? The other things you can pay by credit card or debit card, it doesn't matter, or you can write one check. So what you want to do, just bring your checkbook, leave it blank, don't fill it out at that point. Once you're in there and the postal service worker tells you exactly what the fee amount is and how you can pay, that's when you make your check, all right? So you're not wasting time. Now, one bit of good news that a lot of people don't know. So now you are a U.S. citizen. You have your certificate of citizenship. Hopefully you get your passport. Your children under 18 who are in the U.S. with a green card automatically qualify for U.S. citizenship. It's a form N600. I've put a link in the description box below. You can go to the USCIS website. It explains exactly how you do it. It's pretty cool. Hey, GrayLaw TV, thank you so much for watching. Click below, like and subscribe. And hey, we're going to have another contest soon, so stay tuned.